and welcome to another live show on the Crypto Factor. We have so much to talk about today. There's going to be so much to talk about. We're going to be going through a lot of stuff, and I just wanted to say hi. I wanted to say welcome to you. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Check out the show, see if you like it, and hopefully you will stick around. This channel is all about the cryptopreneur, all about cryptopreneurship, and we have 1 minute videos that get straight to the point, that don't waste your time. We have live shows like this one every Sunday at 7 o'clock, well, 7:05 EEST time. That's on a Sunday. Then we have our impromptu surprise live streams throughout the week from a dog park, from I don't know, whatever. It could be a mountain, could be an Airbnb, could be somewhere I rented out, a villa, a yacht. Hopefully now it's summer, we're gonna have some fun. So welcome to the Crypto Factor. We have so much to talk about today. And please, this is a discussion. This is something where I want to be answering your questions. I want to be answering your thoughts. This is a two-way thing, so make sure, don't worry about putting your questions in the chat. Don't worry about saying hi in the chat. I do answer all, almost all, as much as I can, any questions or comments in there. And today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about a rumor about Walmart adding Bitcoin. This is a huge thing, and we need to talk about it because this could change everything. We will talk about XRP, and we will also talk about an exchange that supports XRP, did not delist XRP, and is actually calling out the exchanges that did delist XRP. And this is new information. I did not know this. I'll be very honest and very transparent, but it did give me some new views. We're going to talk about Cardano adding NFTs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Cardano, NFTs on Cardano. That is huge and unexpected. We're going to be talking about my market views, what I see going on in the market, what I'm holding, what I'm doing. We're going to be talking about my experience with ElonGate, which is very weird. We're going to be talking about my portfolio changes, what I changed in my portfolio, what I did, what I changed. We're going to be talking about comments, toxic comments, because I want to address those a little bit in this video. No hate, no fighting, no nothing, just talk about them a little bit. And you can be toxic all you want, that's okay, I'm used to it. But we're going to be talking about that. And we're going to be talking about, oh, and I will be giving, let me just write this down so I don't forget, this week's gifts, your free gifts that I give every week on live. So before we get started, let's check out the chat. Let's look what's going on. We see Sam S shouting XRP. XRP to you too, Sam. We're looking at Marco saying, yeah, XRP, 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 XRO. Don't know what XRO is. Maybe that was a mistake. Not sure. Or maybe the little line from the P just dropped down and just, maybe I find it. Oh, there it is. The, yeah, you wanted to say XRP, but the little line dropped down into the comment section. It's down at the bottom right now. So it looks like an O, but it's actually a P. We're looking at Hassan Bakari saying, hey, what's up, Hassan, my man? We see James Harvey saying, Anchor a goodbye. I was holding Anchor for a very long time. I still hold half my position. I took profits because they were just too good to say no. But I kept I kept half my Anchor too, and I keep on holding it. And we'll talk about that later on if you want. I'm seeing Basti saying, Paul. Oh, hey, Paul. Hey, Basti. I see Simon Kalu. Hailings from Nanya. What's up, my man? I see Sam S saying, who? Okay, we'll talk about the Walmart thing in a second. I see Radeon 928. I'm used to it, laugh out loud. I see Jeff Mahoney saying XRP to the moon. I see a little rocket ship. That might be a Tesla rocket ship. We don't know. I see a whole lot of people. Hello from the UK. What's up, Amina? Or is that Hina? Or is it Haina? Well, what's up, man? And I see Radeon saying Moon Toshi. So yeah, man, before we get started, I want to welcome you again. As I said, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. I'm super excited. It's going to be an amazing live stream, a two-way conversation. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. And today, I don't know what you're drinking, but today I am drinking coffee. Sugar and milk involved. Well, not sugar, but sweetener, but I just like the way Ivan Tech says it. So I got my coffee with my sweetener and milk involved. And I also have my water with bubbles, all kinds of bubbles involved. So yeah, man, so tell me how you're doing. Tell me what you're drinking. See what you're doing. I see Basti drinking vodka. I see Faye saying, Joe, bro, what about ADA? We will be talking about ADA because we have NFTs being released on ADA. Super excited to talk about that. And I see a question from Michael, which is saying, how is Bitcoin supposed to go up when Bitcoin dominance goes down? Because this one has nothing to do with the other as more money gets into the market. But we're going to talk about that soon. And let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Walmart adding Bitcoin. Because yes, there is a rumor that Walmart will be adding Bitcoin, probably 1 billion worth of Bitcoin right after Tesla. And I did very extensive research on this. I looked at all the internet. I looked at under every single rock. I made some calls to the US. This is no joke. I did call the US and found out all this information. Okay, I actually watched the BitBoy Crypto video and saw him mentioning it before I went live. I didn't do any research at all. But he talked about it, and he's talking about some very credible sources, and he is actually betting that in the next 10 days that we're going to have an announcement in their quarters from Walmart. So, all right, look, I can't research everything, okay? I'm just bringing you what I heard here. So this is a rumor, but it is a valid rumor. That's why it's not in the title. I didn't put it in the title, so it won't be clickbait. But yes, BitBoy Crypto talked about it. So I like BitBoy Crypto. I've interviewed him a couple of times. We talk now and then, and you know, he's a really cool guy. So the person says, "Oh, shill boy," down at the bottom. Well, how can you be, even if you look? Let me address this real quick before I move on. Even if you are not, well, you know what? I don't need to talk about it. He can fight his own battles. But I like BitBoy Crypto. I think it's cool. And a lot of times, big YouTubers, you know, you call them show boys because the price pumps after, but it's inevitable because it's a big channel. They really can't do anything about it. But anyway, let's talk about XRP before we talk about everything else. And we did have XRP is mooning. XRP is extremely bullish. And it's doing very well. And I made a few videos, and anybody that's been watching my channel knows that I got out of XRP a few months ago. I got out just before the SEC, before you start saying bullshit in the comments, I got back in, so just listen, hear me out. I got out before the SEC news. I put my profits, or what I had in XRP, into SNX, into other coins. And keep in mind that it also took profits in 2017, 2018. So I did very well in XRP. I just had the bag left over. But it was acting like a stable coin for the longest of time. And when the SEC news came out, I already sold my bags. And I said, you know what? I'm going to wait until there's clarity and or if XRP breaks 72 cents. In some videos I said if it breaks 72 cents, because show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. But in general, I wanted to see clarity with the SEC as well. Now, I did make a lot of videos lately talking about, hey, it might be time to get into XRP right now at around 60 cents. And the reason was, I saw the charts, they were being very bullish, and I also found some things out in the court case, which I made videos about. You can go back and see this. I also made a community post that I got back in at around 62 cents. So all of you XRP, you know, Paul Democritou haters, that's my name, by the way, Paul Democritou. I almost never introduce myself in these videos, but that's my name, I'm Paul. You know, I did get back into XRP, as I said. I got in a little bit at 62 cents, and I got in more once we broke 72 cents. Like I've been saying all this time, as soon as it breaks 72 cents and we close above 72 cents, I'm buying in. And I did. Then it went up like crazy, so I took 1/3 of that and put it into ADA, into Cardano. Now the rest of my XRP is all profits, and that's gonna ride. And before you say, oh, you should do that, but with the XRP voice, oh, you lost all these profits. No. What happened was, because I played in other coins all this time, while XRP was a stable coin effectively, all those profits that I had over time, it got me a lot more XRP. So I did very good for myself. So for the haters out there, you can't win. You can't win. Like, come on, dude. It's me here, right? But anyway, that said, I did learn some new things about XRP I did not know, to be very honest, to be very open. And that was after my discussion with Kevin Merkel of CoinMetro. And you can see the interview. Actually, you can watch the interview after you watch this live stream. It's on my channel. It's also down below in the description. And he did not delist XRP, and he explained that even American exchanges, see, I thought American exchanges had to delist XRP, or it was better for them to delist XRP or suspend, whatever you want to call it, because of the SEC being in America. But he told me some information I did not know. They did not need to delist XRP. They just deleted XRP because they were following suit of what Coinbase was doing. And if you watch that interview, you will learn a lot about XRP. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that are in XRP didn't even know this, because I get slammed a lot for, oh, you never reached it, XRP, you don't know about XRP. But you don't understand, I used to be a hodler, and I did research XRP, and while I do agree with a lot of things, I disagree with a lot of things, but I can admit I did not know this one thing. And if you can admit that you did not know this as well, and not be like, oh, I knew it all. No, you didn't. You think your mind's tricking you that you knew it all because you're watching this right now. But if you go watch that interview, I guarantee you will learn more about XRP you did not know, which will make you more bullish on a fundamental basis. Now, on the technical basis, dude, we broke 72 cents. I talked about this. Once we break 72 cents, we're probably going to break $1. And once we break $1 and close over $1, we're looking at a $4 or $5 XRP, because we're going to challenge all-time highs. Now, I do see some resistance around $3 something at those all-time highs, so we might drop back down for a correction, but we should go back up. And if we do go back up and we meet that resistance and pass it, XRP, we're looking at a $4 to $7 XRP conservatively in this bull run. That is my views on XRP. See, I don't hate XRP. See, I don't hate Ripple. See, I can trade XRP and Ripple when the time is right. I just don't like the XRP army because they're cocky and they piss me off. But that's a different story. That's a different story. So check out that interview. It's down in the link below after you watch this live stream or after this live stream. And let me go check the chat. Let's see what people are talking about. And then we can move on and talk about ADA and how NFTs are being released right now as we speak on ADA, on Cardano. And if you didn't think that was possible, guess what? It is. Yeah? No, Paul, it can't be possible. They have no smart contract. Yeah, we'll talk about that. All right, now, so let me check out the chat. Let me see what's going on. What did I miss here? Here saying XRP, Cardano, and VeChain. Yes, sir. We're going to be talking about those as well. Hello, Michael. How you doing, man? Aliperti, Michael. How are you? Gina says hello from the UK. Yes, we saw that. Muntoshi, vodka. Yes, getting drunk at 7 p.m. I don't know what time it's there, actually. Joe, bro, what about ADA? We're going to be talking about ADA, my man. Question, how is Bitcoin? Okay, we'll talk about it later on. Coffee, someone's drinking coffee with me. What is better, do you think, ADA or XRP to make profit long term? At this point, I would say just hold both, man. Just trade both, right? Because that's the beauty of this. You don't have to pick. You can just hold both like I am. And whichever one goes up more, take those profits and put it into the other. And once that passes the other one, just take profits and put it in the other. Or just hold both. It's up to you, right? What's my predictions for XRP? I just said what my predictions are for XRP. Sam has just retracted the message, and that's fine. FaZe, haha, what's up, my man? says, what about Cardano? What is better, Cardano or XRP? Oh, okay. Well, I just talked about that as well. I think you should hold both right now. Right. If you asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would have said hold Cardano until XRP breaks 72 cents, then get into XRP. Right now, I'm telling you, it's best to hold both. Not financial advice coming from a financial advisor. This is just advice from a guy, bald, that, you know, his 1 minute videos is like his head shines and has a dog named Diaz, which is American Amstaff, and most of my financial advice comes from him. So if you want to listen to a dog, that's his financial advice. Jeff Mahoney says XRP is launching. Jump in and buckle up for the long haul. Yeah, wait for a dip and jump in. I agree with you. I fully agree that anything under $2 with restraint is a good price to get into XRP, preferably below $1.50. Kevin Cole, XRP going to melt faces? I think so too, if there's clarity. Even if there isn't clarity, it's going to do very well. I came to the conclusion that whether there's clarity or not, and I've said this before as well in previous videos, people, either there'll be clarity with the SEC and it will just go up like crazy, or it's going to start taking so much time that people won't care. Either way, we are getting a lot of bullish news with that case, like I mentioned in some earlier videos. And, you know, if somebody would actually watch the full 60 seconds and not just the first 20 seconds before, you know, they would see this. But yeah, it is looking good. It is looking good. As long as they don't dump on us, which is a possibility. I'm not saying it is, but maybe because of all this stuff with the SEC and all this stuff and rumors going out and all this, you know, drama, maybe they won't. And you know, just keep that in mind. XRP, I know all about the lawsuit. I also have an interview with a crypto lawyer talking about, if you want a different perspective, an unbiased perspective, check out that video with a crypto lawyer I did. You can see it in my live streams after this live stream finishes. Will ElonGate go back up? It's possible. I kept half my position in ElonGate. I 8x'd in my other position, took half of it out, and put it into Cake, and we'll talk about that later on. All right, let me just mark this place right here, and I'll continue with the chat in a bit. So let's talk about ADA. So ADA Cardano is now releasing, and NFTs are now being released on Cardano. Now, a lot of people might be asking, how is that possible? Because Cardano doesn't have smart contracts. It doesn't. Like, we know this, right? Even me, that I'm bullish on Cardano. I'm very well aware there's no smart contracts on Cardano yet. And still, there's NFTs being launched on it. And the reason is the technology of Cardano actually allows for you to release NFTs. And it's a bit tech. It's a bit tech. There's a lot of people that can explain it a lot better than I do. And also, you can. There's different things being designed right now where you can very simply release NFTs on Cardano without knowing code, with some sort of a UI. Now, the best thing to do is, after you watch this interview, if you want to learn more about that, is actually watch Hashtoshi. He just released a video on this, and he goes into depth. And I think that he's much more qualified to talk about tech, especially when it comes to Cardano, than I am. I'm more of an investor guy, speculator guy, crypto guy, marketing and sales expert. So go watch Hashtoshi. That's two channels I told you to check out so far. One is BitBoy Crypto, one is Hashtoshi. Go check those out. And while I'm at it and telling people to check out other channels, like, this is not really very good for my channel, is it? Go check out Alex Becker too, because I think he has some really cool videos. So let's move on. So, in my view, what's going on with the market right now? Where is this market going? And I do see a lot of bullishness in this market. And some of my biggest plays right now is Bitcoin. And we've already talked about why that is. And also in general, I collect a lot of Bitcoin. I stack stats, if you will. Ethereum is going to surprise the shit out of everyone because it does that, especially towards the end. Ethereum's not going anywhere. There's no Ethereum killer. As a matter of fact, the more competition Ethereum has, the more light load there is on its chain and the better it works. So it's like, it's almost as if they want competitors. So Ethereum's not going anywhere. It's going to do well. And also Link. And NFTs are going to be coming out on Link, on Chainlink. So I'm very bullish on Chainlink as well. And in general, you want to be in the DeFi space. You want to be in the NFT space. But you also want to be in the China space. And I know that sounds a little weird, but China coins, Neo, EOS maybe, or, markets that Chinese people like, and so on, might be making a comeback. Tron, and I actually made a video about this and suggesting people to get into these coins not too long ago, and they did pump right after. So that is something not to neglect. Also the big coins, the higher up coins, once you see everybody jumping in these smaller coins and making gains, look over here. Like when everyone's looking over there, look over there and get ready to get that next pump, because a lot of people will FOMO there while this place here is brewing. Does that make sense? And that's how you make money in this market, not just by going where everybody else is going. I don't know if that makes sense, but be a contrarian and try to see trends and what's going on the sidelines, right? Now, that said, let's talk about my ElonGate experience. So a few weeks ago, I actually made a couple of videos on ElonGate. Now, I did call it a shitcoin at the time, but I did say I'm gambling. And I did say I took a position in ElonGate. I also made a video talking about how to use PancakeSwap. And I used ElonGate as an example. Now, ElonGate is a meme coin. It just happened because of a tweet from Elon Musk. And the coin, the concept, and the website was set up within like 2 hours or 7 hours or something within that tweet. So it was a meme coin. So I couldn't suggest people to buy it right out. But I did say I am buying it. And I'm gambling with it. And I do know a lot of people, including this, I'm not going to dox this girl that watches my channel, bought into ElonGate. And that just 8 or 10x since then. Now, I took half of my position out at 8x and I put it into PancakeSwap, which I've been telling people to buy for ages now, right? Like I've been talking about this. Anyway, I put it in PancakeSwap. So that effectively started going up as well. It wasn't because of me. I don't have that much of a position. I have a good position, but I'm not Elon Musk. And ElonGate kept on going up as well. And that's why I kept half of my position just in case. And that's what I do. That's what I did with XRP. When I got back into XRP and I made a big profit, I took 1/3 of it and put it into ADA. Because now my XRP is pure profit. And I can just let it run while I diversify in other coins. And that's basically what I do. I'm not a day trader by all means, but I do swing trade now and then, if that makes sense. So that's what I've done. And if you want to know what I'm doing with my portfolio, what I did with my portfolio, I'll tell you what I did. So over time, and when I say over time, I mean last week and the week before maybe, I actually bought this. And if you want to know exactly when I bought these and why I bought them, look at my 1-minute videos or my community posts, and you will see the date and time. And then look if it went up or not, or look if it didn't, or look if I failed, look if I was successful. Don't just call out shit without like looking back. But this is what I did. I bought some GRT, okay? And I bought some GRT and I explained the reasons. And I also bought shopping.io and I also bought the shopping.io governance token. And the reason I bought those was, I wanted to get into them for a while. And I understand, and if you watch Alex Becker, his perspective is pretty much my perspective on this. So I bought shopping.io. Now the governance coin was just a blind shot. I saw shopping.io and I admittingly I saw the governance token. I'm like, you know what? Let me just buy some of this as well. So there's no like technical analysis or any fundamental analysis or macro analysis or anything like that there. I just bought the governance token. It was a leap of faith. I bought ElonGate, which I already talked about. I bought more cake token, PancakeSwap, which I actually put my profits from ElonGate into Pancake. And this is, I was talking about this. I made videos either right after I did it or right before I did it. So you can go watch all this. I bought more SOL, which went very well. Some 1-inch, which also went very well. I bought some XRP. XRP army, right? And I also bought some BAT token. And the reason I bought some BAT token wasn't because so much of technical analysis, although I did look at the charts, wasn't so much about fundamental analysis, wasn't so much about macro analysis or anything like that. It wasn't even a lucky shot. What it was Becker analysis. So what happened was I saw a tweet from Alex Becker, and if you don't know who it is, you should check him out after this live stream. I saw a tweet from Alex Becker saying, "I want to talk to BAT token. I can't and Aave. If anybody, sorry, what am I talking about? Aave." Brave. If anybody knows anybody from Brave in the BAT token, if anybody knows anybody from Brave, I want to talk to them in a tweet, right? Because I have a very interesting opportunity for them. Based off that tweet, and I know this might be stupid from a lot of people, probably stupid regardless, it is stupid to do this, but I did. Based off that tweet, I actually bought Brave. I bought BAT, and it went very well since then. So I'm being very transparent. A lot of people, I like to be transparent. I like to be honest. When I do technical analysis, I'll tell you it's because of the technical analysis. When I do fundamental analysis, I'll tell you it's because I did fundamental analysis. If my dog tells me to buy a coin, I'll tell you it's because my dog tells me to buy a coin. And he's been telling me to buy Dogecoin in every single video. And I've been telling you guys, listen, my dog's telling you to buy Dogecoin. If you take financial advice from a dog, you're stupid. But he's buying Dogecoin. Right? And that went very well. I bought some Stellar, and I forgot to mention I bought Stellar. I bought Stellar when I saw XRP going up. Before I bought XRP, before it went to 62 cents, I saw it boiling up. And I'm like, you know, this might break out, this might not break out, but you know what? If it does break out, XLM will probably follow. So I didn't want to get into XRP yet because I wasn't very comfortable. It didn't do it for me yet. So I bought XLM as a counterplay, as in it's doing its own thing, but if XRP goes up, so will that. And that was my logic behind and reasoning behind that move. So I also bought some EOS, and I bought some VeChain. The reason I bought EOS and VeChain, is the China tokens. I also bought some Tron, by the way. Forgot to write it down. And the reason I bought VeChain was I always wanted to buy VeChain. I had VeChain, and I sold out of it to buy some other coins, and somehow I forgot to buy back into VeChain. And you can see this in my earlier videos, where in my live streams, where I say I think it's going to be on Coinbase pretty soon. There was a rumor that leaked to me, which didn't fulfill. But I wanted to get back into VeChain. I just never found the opportunity. And okay, I found the opportunity like 10 days ago, something like that, and I got in. You can check to see the dates if you want in my videos. So that's what's changed into my portfolio. The rest of my portfolio is the same. You can check it out, or whatever. You can ask me what it is, and I probably do it now live. If you guys want to know what my portfolio is right now, click 1 in the chat. If you don't care, you'll go check it yourself. Put number 2. And anyway. And before I look at your comments and also the answer to that question, I want to talk a little bit about hate comments. And I get a lot of hate comments. I really do. I get hate mail. And you have to understand, I get them from the XRP army. Some are funny, and I actually enjoy it. That's why I answer them. But some are pure hate and despise. And a lot of other people, like right before I got out of this, into this live stream, I came, I sat down, ready to get into it, and I see a comment, "You're stupid," or "You're an idiot." I can't remember, but this guy called Alex. It was in review. I wanted to make it available. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. No. So what happened was I essentially thought, you know what? Oh yeah. So I get a lot of hate comments, and you have to understand, if you're trying to get me down, if you're trying to insult me, you're not. And the reason is I'm already successful. And successful people do get a lot of hate. They do get a lot of hate comments. And you have to understand, I'm used to this. I'm used to it as a businessman. Because I used to be in timeshare and sales, which is very competitive. So I'm used to that. I'm used to it in school. I used to be bullied. And then until I became a bouncer, and then I bullied other people. I was bullied. I'm used to it as a club owner, because the club I used to be a bouncer at, the club bar, I actually bought it. And then when that failed and I lost and I went bankrupt, because I did, I got a lot of hate from there. They actually had a going away party for me without me because I left, because something happened and I couldn't support it. I went bankrupt. And it was actually pretty bad, because then some paperwork they stole. Anyway, it's a lot of shit happened with that. So I'm used to hate there, and I'm used to hate as an MC. I used to be an MC rapper. So I'm used to hate. I'm used to retaliating to it. Successful people get a lot of hate. And you have to understand, we really don't give a shit. You literally making a fool of yourself, because everything I talk about on this channel, I'm talking about this for you. I'm honestly, I am literally trying to help you. I don't need to do this. The only reason I have a YouTube channel is because it helps me get contracts, to advise or to consult blockchain companies. It also helps sell some of my own products, like my books. I have my own books, courses, and so on. And even if I don't sell them, it doesn't really matter, because most of my money comes from blockchain advising and consulting. So you have to understand, you're not stopping me, dude, like by doing this. And it's just toxic. And it's not so bad. It's not so bad and toxic for me, because I don't know you. Like, I don't care. But it's bad for you. And the reason it's bad for you, you will never become successful in your life with that mindset, ever. Even if you have $100,000 in XRP and it goes to $1 million, you will lose it all. You will not keep it. And if you do keep it, it won't last. You won't be happy. And people around you won't be happy. So get rid of that toxic mindset, because it doesn't work. You will never be successful with that mindset. Believe me, you just won't. And if you do, you won't be happy. If you're going to be successful, you need to spread goodness. You need to spread people help. You need to do things for other people. Now, you might say, I'm putting hate on the XRP army. I'm not putting hate on the XRP army. I'm how can I put this? I am making fun of the XRP army. I'm not even making fun of, I'm picking on them. But in a funny way, a lot of people from the XRP army watch this channel, and we make fun of each other. It's just funny. It's just, because it started because of some hate from the XRP army and I continued it, it's like an internal joke, an inside joke almost. Now, so you have to understand that. But if you're gonna hate, stop it. Not for me, not for XRP, not for Gardening House, not for Mummy House, not for anyone, but for you. You won't get anything out of this world, and you don't contribute anything to this world by being a hater or being toxic. Does that make sense? And, stupid comments like, oh, shut up, or don't talk on my channel is just complete moronic. I have a YouTube channel. I'm not going to stop talking on a YouTube channel. This is my next live stream is going to be like, yeah, how good will that go? It's not going to do good at all. So that's not going to happen, man. So anyway, let's look at the chat. Let's go through. Let's look at the chat. Let's go through some of the questions. Let's go through some of the comments, and I will also announce last week's winner. By the way, do you guys see a super chat, and do you see a join as a member? By the way, I'm just curious to know, because I turned it on. I'm not asking you to super chat, but don't. I'm just saying, do you see an option for emojis or super chat or anything like that? Because I really want to know if it works. This channel recently got monetized, and I'm still trying to work out some stuff. So I did have an interesting Bitcoin question earlier on about why it's going to go up. Bitcoin's going to go up because it's the first mover, the blockchain technology behind it, all the institutions, the Wall Street, the hedge funds, and the retail's getting into it, and it's basically spendable gold. Now, everyone's talking about store of value and all that. I've coined the phrase, all puns intended, that it's spendable store of value. Okay, and over time you will be able to spend it. They will find layer 2 solutions, or they will find solutions. But even if not, it will still be a spendable store of value in the sense for large transactions, for large buys. That is its use case. It does good with it. That's all you need as a use case. I would argue that's an amazing use case because that's what millionaires and multimillionaires are using it for. And being a millionaire or a multimillionaire, which I'm trying to become, is not, you don't do it being stupid. Like, if you think that multimillionaires and billionaires are stupid and they're lucky, then you are completely off track, right? Let's get that right. So let me drink some coffee and I'll answer the rest of the questions. So Dominica just asked, and I think I answered this, if ElonGate will go up. I think it will, but I don't care because I sold half my position, so everything is profit from here on. Everything was profit before that as well. And that's what essentially I do. And that's why I got into Cardano, because now XRP is all profit for me, right? Because I wanted to hold long-term Cardano, or if it could have been Bitcoin or USDC. That just depends on your strategy. But try and take profits so you don't have that much stress and so you can keep yourself safe. So Faze Hasa saying, what about Cardano? Oh yeah, we already answered this. What is better, Cardano or XRP to make money? Because at this point, it's a hard question to answer with everything that's going on with XRP and everything that's going on with Cardano. Cardano, I think, is more stable. It's a safer bet for it to go up. XRP is more of a moonshot because if something happens with XRP, it's going to go up like crazy. I think the safest bet right now is to hold both, man. Just hold both. Now, you can hold it 70-30, you can hold it 50-50, you can hold it 60-40, it doesn't matter. Just hold both. If you don't like XRP, maybe you can hold, I don't know, $1,000 in Cardano, $300 in XRP, because if clarity comes with XRP, it might moonshot and reach Cardano and surpass it, and vice versa. Depends on what you see, what you think is going to do better. But to be safe, I would hold both. Sam says, woot woot. Price prediction for ADA, $4 to $7, $10 being towards the end of this bull market. And I know I said the same thing about XRP. No, it's not by luck. I actually think in my analysis that both of those are quite valid. But if you want me to be more down to earth, I would say ADA $5 and XRP 4 to 7, depending on SEC clarity or not. In this bull run, I'm not talking about in general. In general, it can go to 0, it can go to whatever we can go to. It doesn't really matter. Faye says Cardano is better because of staking. Yeah, that is an opinion. It's not a fact, right? Because who cares? And I'm not going against Cardano. I actually prefer Cardano over XRP. But who cares about staking if XRP just goes 100x? Which it won't, I'm just saying. I'm just being very brutally honest here. Do you think a Litecoin will ever get to 300? I think it's going to get over 300. I do hold a very little bit of Litecoin, but this is like on an eToro account where I trade in and out. But I do hold a bit of Litecoin, and I do think it's going to break 300, maybe reach 500. I know a lot of people are calling for 1,000, 10,000, but I think 500 is a very 500, 550 is a very doable number, maybe even a little bit more for Litecoin. But I wouldn't bet the bank that will go over $900 or $1,000 because, and even if it doesn't matter because other coins will outperform, in my opinion, Litecoin. I felt guilty about hating on BitBoy. You shouldn't hate BitBoy, man. BitBoy is cool, bro. I mean, come on. BitBoy is pretty cool. I like BitBoy. BitBoy, I'll tell you something about BitBoy. And you might say he's a shiller, you might whatever. Inevitably, if a big YouTuber makes a video, it's going to be a shill. Like, they get a lot of hate and whatever. But I'll tell you something, that BitBoy likes helping out the little guy. BitBoy loves people. He does. I'm telling you. I know this out of personal experience. I know what he does. I know, and he does things he doesn't need to do. Yes, he's into business. Yes, he cares about business, obviously, and that's because he cares about himself, his family, and his surroundings, and he wants to do things. But he does care about people. Now, am I saying he will never shill? He will never steal? I don't know. Like, people change, but he is a good person, and he does like helping the little people. I'm telling you this. Faze Haha says, love you. I love you too, man. All right. Where is the dog? The dog's inside sleeping. Vias is, for people that don't know, and I have an American Amstaff, a puppy. He's 11 months old now. He's inside sleeping on the couch, or eating the couch, one of the two. We went on the mountain before and we walked around, and so he's a bit tired. Well, he's not really tired, but he's sleeping. He's lazy. Dolomite, I like that name. Dolomite Hex. Only Hex to me way better than all this crappy. Okay, look, Hex. I'm going to make a video pretty soon about Hex. I have some good things to say about Hex. I also have some one or two bad things I want to clear up because I want to get answers about it. But in general, I think it's pretty cool. See that. If I'm not being too personal, where is your ancestry from? You're looking Mediterranean. I'm Greek. I'm Greek Cypriot. So, yeah, Mediterranean. I also have some Armenian blood in me. I am staking Tron for 2.5%, bought at 4 cents. That is a good price to get into Tron. Is it? What is Tron right now? I used to have Tron back in the day. I got out, thank God. I got into other coins, and I recently got back in. 10 cents, okay. So that's a pretty good price. But I don't like staking for 2.5% because I don't want to wait a year. I want to trade this market and then decide what I'm going to stake towards the end, if you will. When I say, okay, I'm left with these 5 or 10 coins. I'm going to stake DOT, for example, stake whatever coin for the next few years. And the rest is going to go USDC or whatever until the next bull market. I'm going to buy the dip, like the big dip, when everything goes down, the crypto winter, if you will. That's the plan. But I don't like staking now. I'm going to stake later on. Now, that said, I am staking some coins on Binance. And the reason I'm staking those is, A, to learn how to do it on Binance, because obviously I need to know a few things. People ask me questions. But also, so I don't... this is the things that you say, sit on your hands. When you trade too much, you have to sit on your hands. Sometimes staking a coin will stop you trading it. So if I buy 500 SNX, for example, if I stake 200 or 300 of those, if I want to trade out of a position and get into something else, I will. But it will allow me not to get out my full position if I'm trading, or if I FOMO, or if I feel like something else is happening, not to touch the rest of it. That's the reason why I have like 7 different wallets. For security reasons, A, and I never use the same email address, or none of them. And B, so I can have my long-term, mid-term, semi-term, shitcoin term, and so on. What is your position on VeChain and what is the price prediction? I'm holding VeChain. I don't have a price prediction for it, but I am holding VeChain. Do you think I'm gambling? We are all gambling, dude. This is all gambling. I don't care how much technical analysis you do, how much fundamental analysis you do. This is all gambling, and it's okay. It really is. 1, yes, please. Make profit and let haters hear the sound of your profits. Cha-ching. Okay. All right. Let's see who else is 1, and I'll see. Michael Aliperti, you answered my question on VeChain. Any price prediction? I do not have a price prediction on VeChain. I do not. I'm just laying it right. I didn't go that far into my analysis. Hassan Bukhari, if I double or triple, I'll take half out. If I 5x, whatever, I'll take half out and I'll let the rest run. Where we can buy ElonGate and SafeMoon. I have a video, Hassan. You can actually buy it on Pancake Swap, and the fees are like 50 cents. And you can buy, and as a matter of fact, if you go to my videos, you'll see a tutorial on how to buy ElonGate specifically on Pancake Swap, the easiest way possible through MetaMask. And you can do the same for the same rules apply for SafeMoon. So after this live stream finishes, check out my latest videos, and you will see how to buy, how to use Pancake Swap, and it says, I think, ElonGate example or some shit like that. Hate is motivation. It is, actually. My goals or my purpose is what pulls me up. My haters is what pushed me up. Does that make sense? I wrote that in my book, my first book. My purpose is what pulls me up. What my haters is what pushes me up, right? And I don't mean like on my ass. Just saying. Maestro says, hate can come whether or not you're successful or not. Yeah, I agree with you. I'll take that back. It's not just if you're successful. Hate is just a human free. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. But you're just more of a target if you're successful because you go against what everybody else believes in their paradigms that they cannot be or why they cannot be or their excuse that they're not. James Harvey says, 1. Maestro, do you recommend to take profit at the end of the bull market for XRP or HODL? I fucking take profit, dude. Take profit, take profit, take profit. If you want to keep like a small bag like I did in the last bull run, I kept like a small bag of XRP after I took profit for my whole position. And that really made everything good for me because I had money, I had different other coins I could buy, but also I had that anti-FOMO bag in my ledger, which just stayed there, right? So you can keep a small position if you want, but you know, it's going to be 2 years. Or, well, we don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be brutal, right? You're not going to expect it. So I like taking, if you can take profits towards the end, just do it, dude. If you can, because sometimes you don't know where the end comes. Let's talk about crypto, please. Don't take long to educate people. On Zoom, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What do you mean? Okay, let's talk about crypto, please. What do you want to talk about, dude? Tell me. Let me know what you want to talk about. Ask your questions. This is an AMA. The whole point of AMA is to answer questions. If people want to know about crypto, they can ask me about crypto. If people want to know about my dog, they can ask me about my dog. If people want to know about my coffee, they can talk about my coffee. Talk about anything I want. I can just sit here looking at you and make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, now I'm feeling uncomfortable. All right, let's go on. Mario says, what do you think of XRP? Does the price prediction seem right? I think XRP is doing well. I explained about XRP earlier on in this video. I made a couple of videos about it before this live stream as well over the last week. I'm going to put out some more XRP videos today, tomorrow, and whatever. I think I'm very bullish on XRP right now. Michael Aliberti, why do you say that you don't want to stake? Because you have to wait a year. I am staking some coins, but yeah, okay, sure. But the profits are so low, I don't know if it's really worth it. But some of the staking, you have to actually wait for a cooldown period. If I want to sell the top, that stops me. So, and this is a coin that I don't care about selling the top that I want to hold. And then I don't stake right now, but I will stake once I feel we're going towards the end of the bull market. But that's just me. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. And maybe for you, those profits are worth more than what they're worth to me. It really depends, because I also swing trade. It's a completely different thing. I'm not a swing trader, but I swing trade as well. Crypto King, when XRP hits that derivative market and connects with the Forex market, that's pure speculation, but yes. That's just pure. Look, Swift and banks are going to be using Ethereum, dude. They're using USDC on Ethereum. And as a matter of fact, USDC is actually on Stellar. And it's kind of weird, but I explained in a video why that's going on or why I think that's going on. But banks are using Ethereum. It's a time-proven thing. Now, if they use our XRP as well, or if they use it in the future, I don't know. If some banks do, I don't know. If things change, I don't know. But right now, banks are building on Ethereum. Just keep that in mind. Now, a lot of people don't know this or don't talk about this, but it's a fact. It was a piece of news that went by really under the radar as well. And I do have a video about it. Just look at my videos. It's either in a video or a live stream. But in my live streams, in the description, the next day, I usually have the timestamps. Crypto King. Okay, we already did that. On Zoom, I press 1 to show your wallet, please. Okay, I will. I'm not going to give you my amounts because I'm not BitBoy Crypto. I'm not that transparent. He actually said to people exactly how much he's holding. I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck that. On Zoom to be more realistic channel. Sure, no problem. Michael Adiperti says, American coffee or espresso? Today I'm drinking Nescafe. It's just instant coffee with some fake milk and some sweetener. But I change my coffee all the time. I could drink it I could drink it black. I could drink espresso. I could cold espresso, which is called a freddo, frappe, which is a Greek way of just a lazy way of making coffee with a shaker and stuff like that. I have different coffees. Depends on the day, on my mood. Pierre Braun, what do you think of gold standard token gold? I bought a bit the other day in the market cap. I have no idea about gold. It sounds like a scam. If you want to buy gold, either in coins, or you can also go onto eToro or something and buy the ETF, right? But I don't know if there's gold on the crypto thing. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've never tried it. There's traders. I can't say your name. I'm sorry, dude. There's traders and there's investors. Well, swing traders are pretty much investors, dude. I'm an investor I'm more of an investor that swings trades, and I've explained this before, rather than a trader. Invest in XRP, hodl, and trade everything else. Why? Because you said so? Really? Come on, man. Look, just because it's working now and it's bullish now, over the last 2 years, you got smashed. So don't give financial advice like that. Let people look into stuff and learn how to trade, even if they don't, to learn the basics about it. Because it could make the difference about making a little bit of money or a lot of money. And I'm not taking XRP right now. I could say the same thing about Bitcoin, Cardano, whatever. I'm just being very real with you. Scott okay, Scott, my man Scott. Why does the value of Ethereum go up? It's not a company with earning. It's going up like the rest of the crypto market. Greed, speculation, and foresight. Pretty much everything like that that's what crypto is right now. Now, over time, when everything goes away and there's only a few coins left and all the bubble bursts and all that, yeah, there'll be a few of them that will stay. But you have to look more into Ethereum. You have to look at the Ethereum Alliance, who's in Ethereum. Banks are using Ethereum. People are building on Ethereum. Businesses are using on Ethereum. Ethereum is pretty much the business standard of crypto. Bitcoin is the spendable store of value of crypto. Ethereum is the business standard of crypto right now. AGI altcoin. I don't know about AGI. I'm sorry. There is no limit to ETH. So what is the service Ethereum provides? Well, actually with Ethereum 2.0, it will become somewhat deflationary, as every transaction you do with Ethereum, the actual fees are going to be burnt and not go to miners. So that's possibly. Also, Ethereum is a whole different concept. Don't think about it with a cap like Bitcoin and all that. Things don't have to have a cap to go up in price or to be worth something of value or to be used by businesses. They really don't. You have to understand that sometimes is counter to what may be another use case to that, if that makes sense. On Zoom says, man, you are reading comments after 20 minutes. Let the XRP haters away. Who wants to learn better to stay your channel? I hold some, I don't understand what you meant, but I do hold some super farm. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm going to keep holding because Elo Trades is a big YouTube channel. And I think he does have things going on and he will be able to pull things off. And because he has his own YouTube channel, he'll be able to announce it. Plus, YouTubers know YouTubers, if you know what I mean. So once he does something of value or even small value, I think all YouTubers will stick together because it's kind of like a gang and it's going to pump up the price. And that's when I'm going to sell. I'm on your side, not the YouTuber side. People don't see that. Michael, do you trade on leverage? I'm thinking about, okay, I do not trade on leverage. I got burnt on leverage because what I learned from Forex markets when I used to teach technical analysis, I applied it to cryptocurrency. And because I'm emotional, even though I'm not supposed to be, but I am in crypto because I'm Greek in me. And because they move different and they have large swings, I got burnt. I lost more than $15,000 leverage trading, which at the time, if I just put it into Bitcoin, I'd have 5 Bitcoin right now. So do the math. So I do not leverage trade. Fuck leverage trading. There goes my monetization for this video. Fuck it. Okay. Wink. Sia coin EPS. Don't know about Wink. Sia coin is an old school coin, but I'm not into it. EPS, don't know about it. Not into it. Pierre Braun, I remember you. I do like how they burn as more people buy. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, dude. What do I think of AGI? I already answered. I don't know about AGI. I haven't looked into it. Pierre says, I like how you think. Much different than popular YouTubers. Many dump on people. They do. Many do. And it's just business. At the end of the day, it's how they make their living. I don't shill coins. I talk about coins. I don't shill them. Because the coins I usually talk about, there's nothing for me to make. And I'm too small to shill anyway and to pump the price and dump it. You know what I mean? And I'm against pump groups. They hate me because I call them out. And I also called out a couple of YouTubers that they don't like me either. But I don't care because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a businessman, a sales and marketing expert that's in blockchain, and I also have a YouTube channel. Very different thing. Like YouTube channel is not my business, right? A YouTube channel is for me to get business, if you will, but it's not my business. Oh, AGI from the creators of Sophia the Robot. I actually heard about that. I haven't looked into it, though. I do remember feeling some FOMO, though. I haven't looked into it yet. Very good point. I do want to look into it. Michael says, can you teach us how to do good research on coins? Make a 5-minute video on it. Okay, so if you look at my video 2 days ago, after this live stream finishes, hopefully you can go now, but I'd wait for it to finish because I want you here. But if you go check out my video with Coin Metro, we got into how to research exchanges. And the same sort of thing applies. Now, I am coming out with a video on how to research coins, but I think the best source is somebody did this research already. So for me to come out with a video just repeating what they said is kind of stupid. But I'm going to make a video telling people to go look at that research and where they can find it so they can read it for themselves. Cripping crypto, sorry. Cripping, my crip. Guys, ready for the DeFi 3.0? Yes, sir. Cookie Boys, Hex, yo life up, man. And he's dapping. It's like, all right, my portfolio. Let's get transparent here. So this is my blockfolio, and I'm not turning around my my blockfolio because I don't want to. But I will tell you what I have on it. But the reason I don't want to turn it around, I don't want to tell you how much I have on it. Now I could make it private, but I have to do it in different folios. So whatever, it doesn't really matter. So let me explain what I do. First of all, I have different portfolios. I have long-term, I have short-term, I have mid-term, I have moonshot coins. I have different portfolios that trade in and out of and take earnings or profits from one portfolio and put them into another one, and sometimes losses into another one, depending on how I do that, why I do that. Now, that would be a whole big video or even a book to explain how I do that, and I might do that in another video. But let me tell you what I do have. Let me also mark here so I can go look at the questions. And after this, I'll announce last week's winner, who won the prize, because everyone every week wins a prize. And then I'll answer some more questions and we'll see. So, in my long-term hodl position, I am holding, and this has been for a while now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and mostly Bitcoin, by the way, in this portfolio. Then a close second becomes, well, not close second, but the second comes Ethereum. I have some DGB, some DigiByte, but that's just because of 2017. I still have that in there, kind of like my XRP that I used to have. CHSB, Swissborg, I'm still holding that. Now, that has been a bit disappointing lately, but I do feel it's going to go up more once the hype returns to it. But that's long-term for now. I had another position which I sold out of. SNX, that's my long-term position as well. And also C20, which is like the top 20, is like an index fund of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. So even if you'd call me an idiot for a cryptocurrency that I'm not holding or I didn't get into, chances are it's going to go, if it goes to the top 20, like, oh, you missed out on the top 20. Well, no, because I hold C20. So I have your coin. All right, so let me move on. Then I have my midterm, and this is the money I put in here is from advisory contracts I did, but also different money I put in and invested, right, for midterm. It could be anywhere from 4 to 6 months to a year, okay? So here I hold Ethereum again, obviously, because I might be holding it in different portfolios depending on my trading style. BNB Binance Coin, and I told people to get into Binance Coin a while ago, and I told them to get into $30. I did not get into it, $30. I wanted to get into $14. I did not get into $14. I was heavy into BNB. I had quite a lot of BNB, and I sold. And I always wanted to buy back, and I didn't. And then it was at $30. I'm like, you know what? I'll buy some back next week. It just moonshot it up. But I did buy at $300, just so you know. Right, so I'm holding quite a medium bag of BNB. ADA Cardano, obviously. Link, Chainlink. XRP now. This wasn't the case a week ago or 2 weeks ago. But now I'm holding XRP. DOT, Polkadot. Solana. Uniswap. My dog holds Dogecoin, but it's in this portfolio. OMI. OMI. OGN. And that's not really a midterm position. I just put in this portfolio because I just wanted to keep track of something I sold and put into here, but it's in here, so I'm calling it out. Tron, which I recently got into, which I'm not going to hold for long. EOS. BAT, I already explained why. SNX, again, this is my midterm one I traded in and out of. And VeChain. Then, I have my DeFi meta, if you will. ERN, Band token, Polkastarter, and you're probably wondering, holy shit, this guy has a lot of coins. Yes, I do, and you have to understand I was taking profits and putting in other coins, and over time, I've come up with these many coins. And what happens, it will expand, and then it will shrink, because I'll put profits into coins I believe in more, and so it will become less coins towards the end of the good bull market. But right now I've expanded like a balloon, and I'm going to start contracting. So don't feel weirded out. Don't go buy all these, by the way. Don't be stupid, right? These are things I have a system for this. It might not work for you. Polkastarters, TrustSwap, OM, MantraDAO, Ethereum again, obviously. P1, I bought some Pokemon, and I actually traded some of my Pokemon for these Pokemonsters, which ended up being crap. But I do have few coins left, and some monsters I have nothing to do with. Sand token, which I took profits out of, I just have a little bit more. Superfarm, BMI, YFDI, Shopping.io, DSLA, Bondly, oh my god, SRK, Rari, Chain, which I recently bought more Chain of. By the way, on that dump, the Chain games went down. I just bought more. I just bought more Chain, for the simple reason that I found that I bought the dip. I don't think it's going anywhere. Just because they lost one contract doesn't mean they're closing as a company. And Paint, which I was gifted. And then I have my Binance tokens, if you will, and also some money I got from other people. So Matic, as in Polygon, 1 inch, and I know it's not on Binance chain. It's just that I bought it there. Front, which I regretted so far. Anchor, AVAX, which is Avalanche. Cake token, which I have a lot of. Bake token. Kusama, ElonGate, Engine Coin, Blank Coin, STMX, Shopping again, Aave, Shopping Governance Token, and GRT. So there's a lot of fucking coins, right? Then I'm holding Hex, and I was actually given Hex from the community. I'm staking it, and I'm doing some videos about this. And it's been going up, by the way. And then I have some Litecoin and some Stellar and some ADA on a trading account. Now, that's a shitload of coins, and most of them are probably going to die. But over time, all the profits I'm making from these coins, I'm putting them into bigger plays. And you also have to understand that a lot of these coins I held at one time a large position of, and I just have a small position because when I sell, I usually sell 80%, 90%, and keep that 10-20% just in case in profits if it moves up even more. And that's just left over. So it's worth a little bit, but not a lot. But I just keep that, and that might even be my long-term hodl position one day. I don't know. So we'll see. But I do want to contract into fewer coins. But that's basically my 100% transparent portfolios, because I have a lot of them. I also have a shitload of mint tokens because I really believe in the company and I'm actually working with them as well. All right, so that's basically what I'm holding. Now, before I go into your questions, let me just announce last week's winner real quick. So let me just open up my YouTube channel here. Just give me a second because this has to load up. All right, let me go to my live streams. Oh, here, let me share this with you. That's what I'm doing right now. So here's my live stream. So this is my last live stream that I did. I was talking about CoinMetro. This one right here is where we're going to pick the winner from. So let's go to TubeBuddy right here. Let's go to pick a winner. Choose from old comments. Pick a winner. So Ryan Black is saying, I am giving nutritional advice. I think that was being ironic. It was making fun of me for gaining weight, and that's fine. So you won a Crypto Factor book, which is that one right there. And it's a pretty expensive book, the ebook version, so I can send it to you because people live around the world. So all you have to do is email me. I'll verify it's you, and I'll send you that book, no questions asked. So congratulations, and yeah. So let's move over here. So congratulate the person, right? But let's be positive here. And let me go back to my hater comments when I get those hate comments, by the way. Remember I told you that I'm used to being hating on because I was an MC? You're talking to somebody when he lost his nightclub, because I lost my nightclub, I talked about that before. And they had that going away party for me. I actually got cancer soon after. And I didn't know if I was going to live or die. And at the time I started my other YouTube channel, I wrote 2 books because I didn't want to start from zero if I made it. I wanted to start with something because I saw everything just being catastrophically losing everything. And I figured I don't want to start from zero, so let me just do some things while I'm fighting cancer. So I wrote 2 books. And I also started my YouTube channel, the other YouTube channel. I used to, my Paul Democracy YouTube channel, if you will. And people were making fun of me and doing hate comments and wanting me to die, dude. So people were like talking shit and making hateful and toxic comments while they were seeing a guy with no eyebrows fucking dying of cancer, right? In chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant. So don't think I give a shit about toxic comments. Like, just to add on to the previous discussion we've had. I'm used to it, dude. I'm completely used to it. All right, let's move on. Let me see some of your other comments here. Have you spoke about SafeMoon? I didn't speak about SafeMoon. I do own some ElonGate. I think the concept of SafeMoon is good. I think ElonGate took it and they're running with it, and they're going to release NFTs on ElonGate as well, and I think it's going to do better. But that's just me. I might be wrong. Either way, they're both meme coins. They're both gambling, and they're both completely insane to get into. But hey, I did make some profits from it, so it's a gamble shot. Crypto King, Flare Network will give XRP access to dividend. Okay. This is not specific speculation. Instead of waiting for days to get your profit from Forex, it will take seconds. I can send you more. Please do. Please send me more info at paul@cryptofactor.net. I do know about Flare, Spark token that is, because I probably have some coming to me because I got in and out of XRP, by the way, and I've talked about this. But do send me that. I want to take a look at that. I might have missed something. I think I missed that, by the way. Michael Aliperti, grazie. Okay. Per aver risposto alle mie domande. I don't know what you're talking about. It's probably either Italian or Spanish, but I don't speak that. Andrea Socratus, which sounds Greek or Cypriot. End of bull run. Dates and prices on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Thanks. Okay. I made a video about the end of bull run. So a lot of people are saying that the end of this bull run or the end of this bull market will be in May. And then with some of those people saying that it's going to be in May, but we're going to have a double bull market this year and it's going to go back up in September or October. Then other people are saying it's going to end in September, and they've done an analysis and this is what they see it's going to end at, while others are saying it's going to end in 2022 because of a super cycle. And I'm going to say this: the bull market will end when the bull market ends. And I know that sounds, oh, duh, but yeah, if you concentrate too much on how it's going to end, you're going to miss all the profits and gains, and you're probably going to miss the top anyway. So that's not what you're supposed to be looking for. It's like the people that, they go out with a girl and they're already thinking about marrying them or having sex with them. It doesn't work that way, you're going to miss it. So concentrate on trading, concentrate on buying and holding and having a plan or a strategy, and forget about all this end here and there, because it's going to end when it ends, and it doesn't really matter. And we don't know until we come close and we actually take the technical analysis that everybody's doing now and see if it corresponds and confirms the technical analysis that we'll do when the time comes. And then there's a lot more to it than that. So don't concentrate on that. You have spoke about, okay, we already talked about that. Best altcoin for investment in 2021, Telecoin, VeChain, Coti, ADA, and these, I don't know if you're asking me or telling me, so let me know. Barbara Taylor says, financial institutions are also building on XDC, sure. Andrea Socratus, Cypriot, Tikanizre. I'm Greek Cypriot myself. On Zoom says, I wish you long life, man. Honestly, you are a good man with a great channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. Gabriel D, hey, my man with a wrench. Tell them about Flux. What is Flux? Oh, Flux. No, I'm not going to tell them about Flux. What they're going to do is they're going to go watch my interview with Coin Metro I did a couple of days ago after this live stream. They're going to check out Coin Metro and their coin, and then they're going to learn about Flux. All right? And because I'm releasing videos over time about that. Michael Aliperti was Italian. I said, thank you for answering my questions. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Grazie. And Gabriel says, the other day you had that dude on, I got in on Flux at 17 cents. Yeah, that dude, Kevin Mirko, that's the dude's name. And the video is with Coin Metro. You will see it. It talks about exchanges and stuff. It also talks about XRP and why they delisted it and why he didn't delist it and so on. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Please hit that like button for support. And if you enjoyed this live stream, check out some other videos, check out some other stuff, and consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the bell's notification button so you don't miss the next video. I will answer one more question. How long do you think Bitcoin and Ethereum will go when we are into the bear cycle 2 years from now? I don't like thinking. I like analyzing. I think Bitcoin, whether it's a bear market or bull market, the same goes with Ethereum. I think it's always a good hold, but always take profits once you make it so you can buy back when it's lower or do what you will. And Gabriel's doing very well with Flux. I'm very happy to see that. You're a cancer survivor too. Much respect. Hey, much respect to you, bro. Yeah, man, it's quite an adventure. So thank you. Love you guys. Love you all. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.